Hi, good morning dear students. The last class we discussed about the array and string. Okay, the main use of array is to store numbers. Large numbers you can store it. Okay, number of values you can store in arrays. Then what is the use of string? It is used to store what? It is used to store characters. Okay, these 2 points you have to remember. That is nothing but array and string. Okay, difference between array and string is it is used to store numbers or values, but string it is used to store characters. Okay, last class we discussed about this. Now the next chapter is see functions. What is function? Okay, how to use in program? What is the use of function? Okay, how to use in a program? Then what are the advantages? What are the types of functions that you have to study? It carries up to 10 marks. Okay, for your annual examination. Okay, compulsory we have conducting one annual examination, so please you have to prepare and you have to watch the video daily. Okay, if you have any doubts you can ask me. Okay, you can call me or message me. Okay, see and you have to write my notes also. Okay, if you write a notes mean then only you can understand properly. Okay, see then what is the use of function? What is function? Function nothing but it is also called program. Subprogram. It is also called subprogram. It is also called subprogram, small program. Okay, or it is also called module. Okay, it is also called module. Okay, already you know module. Self-contained subproblems, self-contained subprograms are called modules. Then you have to study in this chapter you have to study about modules. Okay, modules nothing but a small programs. How to produce a small program, how to write a small programs. Okay, how to divide our large program into small programs, that is called top down design. Already you studied what is top down design. Top down design means the large program can be divided into small programs. This is that technique is called top down design. Already you studied. Okay, practically you have to study what is a module. Okay, what is module or what is function, what is a sub program. Okay, that you have to study how to use these functions in program. Okay, that you have to study. See what is function. What is function? Function nothing but these are nothing but set of statements. These are nothing but set of statements. These are nothing but set of statements which carry one particular task. These are set of statements, small one to 2 or 3 lines. 2 or 3 lines statements. Okay, which carry one particular task. Which carry one particular task means whether it carries addition operation, whether it carries multiplication, whether it carries swapping, whether it carries searching operation, any operation. Okay, multiplication, division. Okay, then relational operation, any operation you can done. Okay, by using these functions. Okay, then what is function? Function means nothing but set of statement which carry one particular task. That is called what a function. Okay, then what are the types of functions? There are two types of functions we have. One is a built-in function, second one is a user defined function. Okay, built-in function and user defined function. There are two types of functions. Okay, available in when you are writing program. When you are writing program, we have two types of functions. Okay, in that first one, what is built-in function? What is built-in? Built-in function nothing but what? What is built-in function? Built-in function means these are defined by compiler. These are understood by the compiler. These type of functions are called built-in functions. Built-in functions means these are understood by the compiler. You know compiler, which compiler you have to use in when you are writing program .cpp compiler. That these functions can be understood by the compiler. That type of functions are called built-in functions. Then what are the example for built-in function? Already you are using. Okay, in programs. For example, SQRT function. This is built-in function. The computer can understand, compiler can understand this. SQRT. For example, I am writing strcpy is built-in function, all string handling functions. Power, POW, power means what? See, power raised to. Okay, these are what? These are the built-in functions, all string handling functions like str reverse, str LWR. These are all built-in functions. Example. Okay, these are the built-in functions. Okay, these are also called library functions. Okay, then what is built-in function? Built-in, these so many times examination ಕೇಳಿದಾನೆ for 1 marks. What is built-in function? Built-in function can be understood by the compiler or defined by the compiler. Then write any two example for built-in function. SQRT function, POW, all string handling functions, nothing but are called built-in functions. Got it? This is you have to remember. Then the next second one is a user defined function. This word comes in a the structure of C++. User defined function. User defined function. What is user defined function? These function can be defined by the user. These function can be defined by user. These function can be defined by the users. These type of functions are called user defined functions. User defined function. User only defined. Okay, not these are defined by the compiler, but user can be, they have to create own function. We have to create own function. Okay, for example, what are the example for these functions? User, for example, I am writing add function. Add ಬರೆದು ಎರಡು ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದರೆ that is not even function. ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಎರಡು ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಮುಂದೆ, nothing but that is function. Okay, ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ this is not a function. Okay, for example, MUL multiplication function. Bracket ಹಾಕಲೇಬೇಕು, must and should, and then it is function. Okay, MUL function. These are what? These are the not understood by the compiler. It is only understood by the user. Okay, this is only understood by the user. These are created by the user for a calculation purpose. For further calculation purpose, you have to create this add function. Okay, I am writing another function named Bapuji function. Bapuji. You can write two bracket. This is also user defined function. Okay, I am writing college. This is also one function. If you write two bracket, then it is function. Any word you can use it. Got it? That is defined by the user. Okay, there are two types of functions we have. First one is a built-in function, second one is a user defined functions. Okay, built-in functions are defined by the compiler, but these are defined by the users. Okay, users. Okay, these are the example. These points you have to remember. Then what is function? Function means, see, for example, SQRT function, what it carries? It carries square root of the number. Okay, what is the use of this? It carries x raised to power. Okay, but strcpy, what it carry? It copy one string from another string. Okay, it carries one particular task. That's why these are called functions. Okay, then add function, it carries addition operation. MUL function, it carries multiplication operation. Bapuji function, it carries any. If you write anything in this, it carries that. Okay, for example, I am writing Bapuji college. If you write in cout statement, if you write anything, it carries. It displays that data. Okay, this is what is about a user defined functions. These are built-in functions. These are user defined functions. Okay, these points you have to remember. Got it? Okay, see, this is about a built-in function and user defined functions. Function means what you have to remember, just these are small programs. There are small programs which carry one particular task. Okay, that is called a function. Then what is the use of? What are the advantage? 5 marks question ಕೇಳ್ತಾನೆ. What are the advantages of these functions? What are the advantages of these functions? What are the advantages? First advantage is a repetition. If you write these functions in program, you can repeat several times. One time you have to write in program, you can you can execute several times these functions. Okay, without writing so many times, you have tried only one time in program. These are executed several times, like a do while loop, like a while loop, like a for loop. Okay, one time you have to write that, it will execute it so many times. Repetition. Okay, repetition, same like a do while loop or while loop or for loop. Okay, repetition can be done, okay, several times. Okay, several statement you can execute it. Okay, one statement can be executed several times. Okay, that is repetition. So that is the first advantage. Debugging. Okay, see, through functions, if you write a program, means debugging will be very easy, the very faster. Debugging will be faster. You know what is debugging? Debugging nothing but detecting the errors in the program. It will be very easy by using function. Okay, then third one is a modularity. What is modularity? Already you know what is modularity. Module, you know, sub problems. Then what is modularity? Modularity nothing but it is a process of dividing the problem into sub problems. Already you know this in problem solving technique chapter. Okay, so what is modularity? Modularity nothing but the problem can be divided into sub problems. Okay, sub problem that can be done by using functions. Later we can discuss about this. Okay, how to divide complex problem into small programs, that you have to study it in this chapter. Okay, you have a large program, that program can be divided into small programs. How to done? By using these functions. By using this function only, you have to divide the program. Okay, then what is the fourth one is a teamwork. Okay, very easily we can do the teamwork by using functions. Okay, for example, take MS Word software. MS Word software, in the MS Word software you have so many modules like a B means bold letter, I, U, then different you have a module. When you click on that module, the word will be executed. Okay, that program will be executed. You are getting a bold letter when you click on B. These are nothing but modules. Okay, modules. These softwares can be done by millions of people. The hundred or thousands of people, they are together, they have to do. Each person, they are given one to prepare one module. For each person, they are given to prepare one module in companies. Okay, they are prepared the modules, or they are writing the modules, then they are developing the softwares. Okay, like these softwares are developed. Okay, see, that's why teamwork will be each person's can be develop each modules, or each functions can be module for that software, for that particular software. Okay, these are the advantages of functions. Okay, 5 marks question ke explain the advantages of a function. What are the advantages? First one is the repetition, debugging, then modularity, then teamwork. Okay, already you know about modularity. In this chapter you have to study about just you have to know the theory of what is modularity, what is top down design, practically how to divide our program, that you have to study it in this chapter. Okay, for example, I have a program, I want to divide that program into small modules, then how to divide that program, that you have to study in this chapter. Okay, this is what today we have to discuss about 3 topics. Then first one is what is function, what is the another name for function. Another name for function is sub program. Okay, or module. Then what is function? Definition of function. Then types of functions. There are 2 types of functions: built-in and user-defined functions. User-defined functions you have to use in where you have to use in a structure of C++. User-defined function. Last line is a user-defined function, that you have to study it in this chapter. Okay. Next one is advantages. There are 4 advantages of functions. We have first one is repetition, debugging, modularity, and teamwork. These points you have to remember. Okay. These are the basics of a function. What is function? First you have to remember these are the small programs, small or 2 or 3 lines programs. small programs. How to execute these programs? Okay, later you can discuss about this. Okay, now you have to remember this much. Okay, see, then how to write the program by using function. Okay, that you have to study now. See, you normally you know how to write the program for a addition of two numbers and multiplication of two numbers, already you know. Okay, for addition of two numbers how to write the program, then multiplication of two numbers how to writing the program. Okay, how to write the program for a addition of two numbers and addition of multiplication of two numbers. Okay, for example, addition of two numbers, I am taking addition of two numbers program. Okay, addition of two numbers, we want one a b, if you want to store that you want c. Okay, normally by without using any function I am writing program. See, normally you are writing like this. Okay, that takes L or SCR. Okay, next take C out, enter two numbers, enter two numbers, then C in take A, then B. Okay, next how to calculate addition of two numbers. Addition of two number formula is take C equal to A plus B. Then what is the answer? C out addition sum equal to, where you will store it is store in C, then get CH. This is normal program. Okay, this is normal program, already you know. Okay, by using this is normal program, then we are using function. How to write this program? By using function, I want to divide this program into small program. How to divide? I want to divide these programs into sub program. Okay, how to write? Okay, see, first same to same, you will write first here hash include iostream.h and hash include conio.h. Okay, same hash include conio, then take void main. Okay, by using function I am writing same. You have to write here int a b. Okay, then you can take c. Same, then take cl or scr. Okay, next c out, enter two numbers, then c in a b. This much, this is same to same I am writing. Okay, but now the difference is you have to calculate here in main function. Don't calculate here. Okay, you have to calculate in functions. Okay, see, just I am writing here c equal to, I am taking one function name. Function name is, you can take any user defined function. For example, I am taking add a comma b, see, this is one function I am using. C equal to add a comma b. Okay, a not a plus b. I am not doing addition here, I am not doing calculation here. Okay, ನಾನು calculation ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, just I am given a function name here. Okay, this is the difference you have to remember. Here c equal to a plus b ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ, but here c equal to I am using add function, because by using function I am doing. Okay, this I am writing this program c equal to add a comma b. Then what is the next is same to same, c out sum equal to, then you write c get ch, then close the bracket. Okay, if you run this program it does not execute it. Why? I am not doing here any operation a plus b like this. Okay, if you want to do operations, calculations, you have to write here, you have to create one sub program, you have to create one function. Then how to write a function? Here take, first you take int, or you can take float. Take int, then what is the function name here? I am taking add function name. Take add function name, what are the variables I am taking? A and b. You can take x and y also, otherwise you can take int a comma int b. That. See, this is function. See, in that function you have to write now calculation, which is the calculation I want to do, addition operation. Here you have to do addition operation. Addition operation, for example, I am writing return. You have to write like this in function, return a plus b. A plus b. This is what this is called function. This is called function. 1, 2, 2 lines you have to write it. After closing the XCH, after closing this, always you have to write a function like this. Okay, how it will work? How it will work? See, first enter two number. For example, I want 10 then 20. 10, 20 comes here. 10, 20 goes to here. Here 10 barutte, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 20 barutte. 10 plus 20, how much? 30. 30 return back. 30 will be written back here. 30 will be written back, then C value will be sum equal to C. Okay, once again I will tell you, see how it will work. How it will work, the main function it calls add function. Add function of the value, see add function. When you entering two values 10, 20, it comes here. 10, 20 ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತವೆ, it jumps here. 10 ಮತ್ತೆ 20 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರ್ತವೆ. 10 and 20. It calculate 10 plus 20, how much? 30. 30 will be written. That's why I am writing here return back to main function. Okay, then C value ಎಷ್ಟಾಗುತ್ತೆ? 30. 30 will be displayed. Like this it will work. Both are given same answer, but this is normal program, but by using function I did this program. Okay, by using function, this is nothing but called function. This is nothing but called functions. Okay, these are nothing but sub program. See, ಇನ್ನು ಇಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ನೀವು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ, ಇನ್ನು ಮೇನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ಸ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಿ. ಯು ಆರ್ ಟು ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾಸ್ ಇನ್ ಮೇನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ಆರ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ, ಬಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ನಾಟ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಹಿಯರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬಾರ್ದು. ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾನ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು? ಯು ಆರ್ ಟು ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ಯು ಆರ್ ಟು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಒನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್, ದೆನ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಅ ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ. ಇದು ಫಾರ್ಮುಲಾ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಇಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. Okay, see, it will return back to the main function. It calculates the function, return back. Okay, first ಗೆ 10, 20 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ 10, 20 ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಳಿಸುತ್ತದು? ಈ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ಗೆ ಕಳಿಸುತ್ತೆ. 10 and 20 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಸಿ ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ? ಇಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಟು ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್. ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ to main function. Like this it will work. These are nothing but sub program. This is large program can be divided into sub program. Then what is the difference between these two programs? See, this is normal program. Here only I am calculate can be done here only in main function, but here calculation can be done in a function. Okay, this concept you have to remember. These are nothing but sub program. Okay, then what is sub program? What this is called function? Which function name here? This is add is a function name. Add is a function name it is. Okay, add is a function name. Okay, how to write the general structure of function, that you have to study next class. Okay, now you have to study this. Just I am sending notes also. You have to see that note. You have to watch this video repeatedly. Then only you can understand. Okay, thank you for watching this video.